No, I mean, they're not the truth. They're, I suppose I think of them. It's gonna make me sound like too much of a post-structuralist, but I suppose I treat them as texts.
Okay.
So I treat them as to be analysed, to be broken down.
Sorry.
So no, I mean I don't treat them as the truth because I don't think there is any truth. There is.
And then you said that you'd also do literature review.
Yeah.
What about literature review reports?
Well, yeah. This was just in terms of what I've been doing in this past 6 months when I've been here. The literature I've been focusing on is mainly sort of grey literature produced by donors and NGOs. So their own. It usually takes a lot of time hunting around websites, but also actually that's been a real issue with. Said I wasn't going to talk about the case studies, but with one of the two case study groups I've been working with, because they don't have any electronic literature at all, so it's been kind of having to negotiate the one copy of the mission statement that they have to try and gain access to it and things like that.
Your research where you talk about the role of donor organizations and framing the activities of the local NGOs. Do you have any results on that yet?
Not really, because I mean, I said that right at the end that I really need to try and talk to. Well, I kind of have. I've spoken to some of my respondents about how they see the relationship between their organisations and donor organisations, and that sort of ranged from, oh yes, we're dependent on them, and of course we have to align our interests to their interests, to sort of seeing this sort of project cycle and always having to prepare for the next project cycle and come up with as actually being quite a good way of structuring their strategic planning. But nobody's actually sat and said, yes, of course, what we do is entirely defined by what our donors want. Then I suppose. But yeah, my last slide, I was saying that I do need to try and talk to people working in these donor organisations to find out what they think that relationship is.